What's up, Star Wars fans? Today I want to talk about Episode 4 of The Bad Batch. That's right, this Wednesday, January 18th, we get The Bad Batch Episode 4, simply titled Faster. And I gotta say, I got a bad feeling about this episode. Episodes 1 and 2, the premiere of Season 2, were fantastic, and Episode 3 was one of the best animation episodes I've ever seen. So I feel like an episode simply titled Faster might just be what we usually call a filler episode. It's not going to be including some sort of guest appearance like Captain Rex. We're not going to see where Cody ends up after episode 3, and we're probably not even going to see Crosshair again. Don't get me wrong, it's probably going to be a fun episode where the Bad Batch are on another mission. I just don't think it's going to be on the same caliber as episode 3. But hey, that all said, I reached out to you, the community, and asked you what you thought was coming in episode 4, and as always, you came up with some fantastic ideas. And first up on the community tab, we got Conrad P, and he states, the next episode is called Faster, so it will be something about racing, which I'm excited about. And yeah, Conrad, that makes a lot of sense. We even saw in the trailer what could have been racing, so maybe that's from this episode. But moving on, we also have Milo Corrigan commenting on the community tab. He stated, I think it'll be an episode where the Batch have to rescue some children. We saw children that looked like clone cadets in the first teaser. I think Sid will send them on a mission to rescue the children. The episode is titled Faster. This could indicate that they have to be fast throughout their mission, or they'd be putting themselves in danger. And yeah, Milo, that sounds like a pretty cool premise for an episode. The fact that the Batch would have to do their rescue in a certain amount of time would certainly create some suspense for the episode. But let's move on here to JetBlast 190. He states on the community tab, I think episode 4 will definitely include the Batch, but I don't think it'll be just another mission. Particularly after they failed their mission at Castle Sereno, I think the Batch, spurred on by Echo's calls to get more involved in the fight against the Empire, will start to get more involved in activities resisting the Empire. I also think Crosshair's role will continue with his next assignment from Admiral Rampart, which will continue to raise questions in his mind about why he is serving the Empire. Well, JetBlast 190, I do hope that we get to see Crosshair, but I don't think it's going to happen again so soon in this episode. That said, I really like the idea that the Bad Batch may have some sort of repercussions for not being successful on their first mission this season. I also like the idea that they're actually going to listen to Echo in his pleas to fight more against the Empire. Perhaps if we go back to our first commenter, Conrad, his suggestion that the Bad Batch are actually part of a race and thus why the episode is called Faster, well, that could mean that the Bad Batch with some downtime between missions actually enter that race, hoping to win money that they can put towards a rebellion against the Empire. I mean, it might be a little early in the season for that to happen, but it would make for a pretty interesting episode. But that all said, let's move on to the Medieval Man 9. He states on the community tab, well, we don't have much to go on just yet. We really only know two things. The episode is called Faster, and there's still a wee bit of the trailer that we haven't seen yet. But one thing in both the official trailer and the teaser trailer that we haven't seen yet is a scene where Tech is piloting some kind of vehicle that's moving at a very high speed. So, with an episode called Faster and those brief scenes in the trailers, I think we're going to see the Bad Batch has entered into a race for some reason, and the outcome of the race is important in some way. And yeah, Medieval Man 9, as per usual, some great detective work there. I'd totally forgotten about that scene with Tech in it. And I know at the beginning of this video I said that I didn't think Rex was going to be involved, but maybe actually Rex sends them on this mission to go on the race as some sort of fundraiser for his rebellion. That would certainly be an interesting premise, and hey, it certainly would be cool to see Rex. But hey, Star Wars fans, that's all the time I got for comments today. Thank you so much to everybody who contributed on the community tab. As always, I'm Mike, and remember, the Force will be with you always.